welcome to my channel. Today I have for you a very belated Hero Arts My Monthly Hero November 2019 kit unboxing. Obviously, I didn't even have time to open it, much less craft with it, so this is something that's probably going to wait until next year. And in fact, I've had so little time to craft that I haven't really even been making my Christmas cards this year, which I had really been looking forward to, and had started stocking up way back in the summer on supplies to do it. I just don't really have time. And that's okay because things are going great, but I do kind of miss my crafting. But it's getting to the point where like I'm pulling old inventory from my Etsy shop, like Christmas cards that I had made in previous years, and I'm pulling those off of Etsy and I'm using those to mail out to my friends and family because I just don't have enough cards to go around. I am going to try to make time at least 1 or 2 days a week to work on some crafts coming up. I'm filming this in the beginning of December. And in channel update news and stuff like that, you guys already know, I've been focusing probably more than full-time, like 60, 70 hours a week on my Poshmark business, which used to be on eBay, which is now, I just have a couple of things on eBay, but mostly I've moved everything onto Poshmark. In the past, I want to say 9 months or so, I've been working on it pretty much since we got, settled in to this apartment. And it's been going really well. And I'm still kind of setting up to the point where I have enough consistent sales coming in that I can say, okay, this is a good income for me. This is where I need it to be in terms of, total profits where I, can pay myself, and pay my expenses, and then of course continue to invest in inventory. And I'm still not quite at that point yet, so I'm still keeping going, but things have been going really well. I've now almost possibly going to be getting a virtual assistant to help out with some things. My husband has been his work schedule, he works for Home Depot, and their kind of slow season is over the winter, so his work schedule got cut back a few hours a week, so he's going to be helping me out some more. And then some really good news, and I'm not sure if I've shared this on my channel or not before, but we were looking into renting some office space to take my Poshmark business to an office space because it's completely taken over our apartment. I can't even do like a craft room tour for you guys or whatever in early 2020 because I just have so much stuff, which is good. I mean, that's a good thing, but we're just completely like bursting out of the seams in this house. But we weren't having much luck finding a place, and the apartment across the hall from us opened up, and I had emailed the landlord and said, hey, how much is that apartment? Because I've been looking, it's just a small, like 1-bedroom apartment. And I had asked, if possibly renting it to use for my office space, and it was a bit out of budget. And then I told him that, and then he came back the next day and he says, oh, by the way, I have this other like room in the building. It's not an apartment, it's just like a room, like a locked room. He'd been using it as a storage cabinet for just stuff for the building, and he says, I have that, would you be interested in that? So he showed me I had no idea where this room existed. This room existed. So we live on the first floor, and this is up on the second floor where we don't usually go up there, but he told us where to find the room, and we went in, and like, holy crap. It's not huge, but it's definitely a good office space. Actually, I have this is a not to scale drawing of the space. My husband and I went up there and measured some things. So as you can see, it's kind of a rough L shape. So it's about 12.5 feet by 14 feet. And it's got a cutout here, unfortunately, which is as we later learned, it is the closet in one of the other apartments that's on the second floor, is what this little indent in here is the wall. So it's not huge, but it's definitely going to be enough room to take all of my Poshmark stuff upstairs. All of my inventory is clean, and it's folded, and it's sealed, and it's all stored in giant plastic totes. So this whole area here, we can put some shelving in, and we can use those to store the inventory. I can have some counter space here. I can have a working desk here. So we think it's going to work out. It's not going to be ready until next year, so sometime early 2020, because it doesn't have flooring or a ceiling or walls yet, but our landlord has contacted the contractor, and that is definitely in his queue to work on. So I'm going to have a separate office space in my very own apartment building, which is awesome. I'm super excited about that. My original hope was that I could actually also take all of my crafting stuff up there as well and have it be like my crafting studio. We'll see if that works out. On second guess, after we got some measurements, I'm not sure if all of my crafting stuff is going to fit up there as well. But anyway, so that's some really good news, that things have been going really well. I'm going to have not a heck of a lot of crafting content for you for the rest of the month. I do have a my favorite products of 2019 that have come out or that I've discovered in 2019. I will have at some point, hopefully before Christmas. I have a couple of unboxings for you. I did show you my Stitch Fix unboxings for 2 months, and then I did Dia & Co. for 2 months. So I have those unboxings that obviously not in, obviously these videos are not going up in chronological order, but I do have 2 Dia & Co. videos that are going to go up for you. And then I have this unboxing, and then I do know that the new, the December Hero Arts box has been announced, and it's amazing. So when I get that, I'll hopefully be able to open it up, but yeah, I'm just not going to have time to work at this. But anyway, so that is my very long explanation for what's going on. Everything is fine. I'm just super busy, and I'm totally excited about it and happy about it. So I will go ahead and get this unboxed so that we can have a look at what some of my Christmas crafts next year are going to be. I've had probably a good, like I said, I started working with Poshmark about 9 months ago, but it's only really started to take off in the past 6 months or so. And so you can totally tell when that happened, because that's the point when I stopped being able to really work with my Hero Arts boxes. Okay, just get my packing slip out of the way. What on earth? I don't I know what's in here, but I don't know what's in here, if that makes any sense. Like, I have a vague idea. Creative Bug. Oh, it looks like a stamping class here. Oh, that's pretty. And then, of course, our thank you card. 45 years. Wow. Okay, so get those out of the way. Look, they've changed their packing paper. This is now like a white paper. We have, oh, these are plastic Christmas ornaments, I think. The half ornaments, and you snap them together, I think. They also could be, or they look kind of like bath bomb molds. So let's open this up. It's getting to the point where, like, I would cancel my Hero Arts subscription because that's how little time that I've had to craft. But I love it so much. Like, I would feel so bad if I didn't get a kit because I wasn't paying attention or whatever and missed my chance to get it. Okay, so we have a glitter lacquer pen. I'm wondering if this is kind of like, what is that called? Like the Nouveau Crystal Drops, only with glitter. It looks like we've got some glassine bags. Website says 6 glassine bags. You could slip little gifts or whatever into those. Let's see. 6 large, wow, A10 envelopes. What on earth would you do with A10 envelopes? I have no idea. I don't know if I've ever made a card this big. That is kind of interesting. They feel really nice, nice quality envelopes. Okay. And then, of course, here's our stamp set and fancy dies. You get 13 coordinating frame cut dies and then 1 large doorway fancy die, which is very Christmassy. And here are the stamps. There's no place like home for the holidays. This would probably, I wonder if I should grab it. It looks like some of these images would actually work with the previous month's stamp set. Like, you could combine them to make some scenes. Hang on a second, let me grab the last month's. Okay, I had to tear apart some workspace, but this is the kit that we got last month, and as you can see, I've unboxed it, but I haven't actually used it. So, and it's kind of a very vintage Christmas, but they're all kind of different little components you can use to build like a living room scene, I would guess. And you can bring it, oh, let me move it, sorry. Move it back in the frame a little bit. So yeah, you could build a different scene Just a couple different Christmas tree options. Chair, couch. So some of these components could work together, so you can combine the two and make a different kind of scene. So anyway, there we are. That is the Hero Arts kit. I hope that you're all well. It is obviously past my favorite shopping, craft shopping time of the year, which will be Black Friday. So do be sure to let me know down below what sales and stuff that you have hit. I'm just going to tidy up a little bit while I chat here from a project that I worked on for a customer. I knew that I wasn't going to have a lot of time to craft, so sadly I did not invest a lot in Black Friday stuff, so I won't have a big fun haul for you like I have been accustomed to doing the past couple of years. I did place a couple of very small orders, which of course I will haul for you, but nothing exciting and nothing quite to the extent of my hauls in previous years, unfortunately. I do hope to eventually get back to a space where I'm working my full-time job and then I'm back to crafting in my spare time, but it seems like my building this business and getting it to the point where it is sustainable on just full-time hours, I'm still just I'm still quite getting there. But it is going pretty well, and I'm pretty happy. And again, like I said, even like my husband is now chipping in, and I need a little bit more help because it's kind of getting to the point where I alone can't handle it. But eventually, it will get to a point once it's built up that I will have enough, items in my store where basically I'm just replacing inventory and not just still building it. Anyway, I'll have my Poshmark closet. I'll try to remember to link it down below so you can have a look at that as well. Just because I know some people have been curious and have been asking me and wanted to check it out. So it's a fun, it's definitely fun, and I've been shopping a lot on there as well. So I found a lot of really great deals. Anyway, I hope that you have enjoyed and that you are very well, and look for a couple of other just kind of random fun unboxing things that I have coming later this month. Yeah, take care. Until next time, bye!